Well, I'm joined here in the studio now by Karin Nordmeyer. She is the president of the UN Women National Committee, Germany. Ms. Nordmeyer, thank you very much for taking the time to be on the day with us tonight. Is it a good day for women in Germany?
Yes, of course. It is a good day because now, from today on, we have a legislation which gives to women really the right to be free from sexual assaults and to look for protection, and on the other hand also to be prevented from those sexual assaults.
That all sounds good, but you sound very 20th century with that. Why so late? These changes appear to be so long overdue.
Oh, we walked for that since long, but always legislation takes time. And now we have been given with the Minister of Justice, a man who was able to change also his mind during the years, so that he can see that it is necessary to change and to make our criminal law much better and much stronger on this specific point.
Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate here now. I'm not so sure that the Justice Minister had an epiphany here. What about the role of the refugees? More than 1 million refugees coming into the country. We had these sexual assaults on New Year's Eve. Isn't that really what catalyzed everything and made these laws?
It pushes. The situation which we have had at Sylvester night.
On New Year's Eve?
Yes. This was the pushing fact. But it was before just decided to make this a new para to the criminal law.
But if we were not dealing with this wave of refugees, would you and I be sitting here tonight talking about better laws for women regarding rape?
Maybe not today, but then tomorrow. I'm quite sure that the pressure the women's civil society groups put on our ministers, on our government, really to change what we have, it was really big in the last time. So I'm quite sure that really we would be sitting here some days later.
I have to say, I admire your optimism. But there's still a long way to go. I mean, even if you look at Germany compared to other European countries, the number of rape cases that are reported and then prosecuted is still very low. So there's still a lot of work that has to be done. What would you like to see happen next?
Yeah. Next, the first step we have to do after we have it implemented is that we ratify the Istanbul Convention.
Which will mean?
This is the Council of Europe Convention, which is dealing with violence against women and domestic violence. So this covers all what we need and what we now have in place with the new law.
So are we saying in Germany a man's house is still his castle and not necessarily the case for the wife? Is that what you're talking about with domestic violence?
Domestic violence is now defined in this convention, this Istanbul Convention. So we can say it is something which is dealing and which is much growing up in the last times.
But you're confident that that change is coming?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Ms. Nordmeyer, with the UN Women National Committee, Germany, thank you very much for coming in and being on the day. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much indeed.